I think it might just be worth quickly explaining a confirmation. It's kind of like a second baptism. When you're an adult, traditionally around the age of 13, you make your own decision to come into the church. And it's kind of the Western version of a coming-of-age ritual, because a lot of ancient tribes had rituals where the young boys would prove themselves as men, and they'd go off and, they'd hunt an animal or they'd endure some sort of painful ritual, which still happens in some places in the world. And sort of our version of that is being brought into Christianity. Not as common anymore.
Just a point though on that you just made, I'll be interested to see the comments on Christian people that talk about a rite of passage or a ritual for the confirmation.
Yeah.
That should be an interesting talking point, that one. Sure, there's a few traditionalists that will take exception to that, but nonetheless it's a point of view.
I was sort of talking about comparative religion. It doesn't necessarily have to be secular when you discuss those things. For example, when I say that a lot of cultures have a coming-of-age ritual, that doesn't mean ours is lesser. When I look at all these religions that have similar patterns, we're all kind of on the same track. We're all trying to find our way to God in these rituals.
Sure.
So when I say I've seen the history of humanity evolve these practices, I see it like we're getting closer to the truth in a way, rather than ours is just another one of these meaningless rituals. I actually see it as we've known for a very long time, even before we could articulate it, that something else is going on. And this is our evolution of trying to get towards it. Christianity's
so it's not like an absolute direct equivalent, but it's
no. There's a lot of. I mean, for one, a lot of those rituals were just for boys. Whereas a lot of women get confirmed. Our church is, as it said right in the Old Testament, women are right up there with men. Adam and Eve were created together. So I see a lot of humans all sort of aiming at the same thing, but they've all got their own way of doing things. Just like our way of doing things is this show, and so it's all sort of variations on the same song. Comparative religion can sound quite secular, quite atheist, like it's all just a bunch of equal mumbo jumbo, but I see it as the opposite. I see it as the fact that we all kind of see things a similar way is kind of evidence that something is actually going on.
I agree.
So I just but I find it interesting reading that stuff, seeing the parallels and then seeing the differences as well.
Cool.